Right to the 3.
Check. No. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Speaking of McCaffrey, boy, he was used a lot in Week 1, Charles. 128 yards on the ground. He also had 10 catches for 81 more yards.
That's 209 all-purpose yards. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's one of 5 players with 10 or more receptions, 120 more rushing yards in a single game in the Super Bowl era. And this is what we saw last year as well, partner. They used him in a big way. He hardly ever came off the field. I hope they're developing an alternative for him so he can get a few plays off this season. Otherwise, they'll use him up way too quickly.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
59, Mike. Check. Push him back.
Gun.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that throw in order. Mike's 59.
20.
Check 37.
On 2nd and 9. Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school,
this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, McCaffrey. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Gun.
Mike 5'9",
3rd and long, it's Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. McCoy. He goes airborne. 11 yards there, first down. McCoy got off to a good start in week 1, Charles. 10 carries, 81 yards. He had a really nice 31-yard carry. Showed a lot of burst.
A lot of people thought he'd be more of a pass catcher in Kansas City, and that will still develop because he does that very well. But as you mentioned, he's still got a burst, doesn't he? He can still run the football. 10 carries, 81 yards. He might go into a timeshare with Damian Williams running the football, and that'll just make the Chiefs that much tougher.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here we go with McCaffrey. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the
situation. Let's go.
Hey, Ridley. 43.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Box trap. Check.
Right there.
throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Or did he throw it away? He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Fire down these two. Sorry, 80. Mike, 50. Hey, 43.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Yellow. I'm the little lady.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. You that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Mahomes now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit, he lost the football, and the Panthers have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. McCaffrey on the toss right. Room past the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Newton. Dancing to his left. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Greg.
Check 59, Mike is good.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Newton's going to keep it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half.